Have you ever met someone who always seems happy, no matter what? In a world full of stress, bills, heartbreaks, and endless problems, how can a person smile every single day? In the little town of Willow Creek, there's an old woman named Margaret Dawson. People love and wonder what's her secret. But when a young man finally asks her, her answer changes not just his life, but the entire town forever. So let's begin her story. In the small town of Willow Creek, there lived an elderly woman named Margaret Dawson. Everyone in town knew her. She walked to the bakery every morning with a smile, waves to neighbors, and always had a kind word to share. But what amazed people most was that Margaret was always happy. Rain or shine, good times or bad, she carried a lightness that others could not quite understand. One afternoon, a young man named Daniel Brooks, who had been struggling with his own worries, finally asked her, "Mr. Dawson, how do you do it? Life is so stressful. Bills pile up. People disappoint us. Bad things happen every day. Yet you always seem joyful. Don't you ever feel sad?" Margaret paused, her gentle eyes suffering. She invited Daniel to sit with her on the porch, the rocking chair cracking softly beneath her. After a moment, she began to speak. "Daniel, I have known sadness," she said quietly. "Years ago, I lost my husband. For months, I could barely get out of bed. I thought my life was over. I cried until there were no tears left. And do you know what I realized? My grief wasn't bringing him back. All it was doing was talking a little life I still had left to live, and the love I still needed to give to my children." Daniel listened closely, his chest tightening. Margaret continued. "One morning I told myself, Margaret, you can spend the rest of your day drowning in sorrow, or you can choose to notice the good that's still here." That morning, I noticed a bird singing outside my window. It wasn't much, but it was enough. From then on, I made a promise. Every single day, I would find at least one thing worth smiling about. She leaned closer and said, "Happiness, Daniel, is not something the world gives you. It's something you decide on. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard, but it's always a choice." Daniel sat silently, thinking about his own life, his frustrations at work, his constant worrying about what could go wrong. He realized he had been letting those worries steal every bit of joy from his days. The next morning, Daniel tried what Margaret had said. He woke up, looked out his window, and noticed the warm glow of the sunrise spilling over Willow Creek. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. Day by day, he found more things to be grateful for. The laughter of his little sister, the taste of hot coffee, the kindness of a stranger holding the door. Slowly, his burdens felt lighter. Months later, other people in town began noticing the change in Daniel. His friends asked, "Why are you so much happier those days?" And he smiled, repeating the same words Margaret had told him. Happiness is a choice. Soon, that simple philosophy spread throughout Willow Creek. People began practicing gratitude, focusing on small joys and supporting each other through hard times. And the little town grew brighter, not because life got easier, but because people started choosing joy. That's it for today's story, friends. Tell me how you liked it in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, then hit that subscribe button to support me.